It is a cold, wet and miserable day, but I've decided to do a little bit of project before I start on the full build. This is the one that came with the second kit. It's completely untouched, never been used. So I thought what I'd try today is giving it a spray paint black. So I've got some run-of-the-mill outdoor enamel there, nothing fancy. Let's face it, it's probably the same stuff they used on the kit in the first place. What we're going to do is we're going to grab that dirty old previously painted over gasket. We're going to stick it over there. We're going to stick it over there to protect the exhaust, and then we are going to go ahead and spray this and just see what kind of result we can get. Alright, so I've just gone ahead and scuffed up the surface. With the light there you can see that all those little scratches in there. That's going to help the enamel stick. Alrighty, I've just given that its basic coat. That looks better than the bought one. It always looks better when it's wet, so we'll set it down to dry overnight, and in the morning we'll come out and we'll have a look. Alrighty, so we're having a look at our first coat of black spray. Now there was a bit of mank from the mat where I put it down there. Ideally, you know, you'd hang it up, but I've got no hooks or anything. This is just up under the house here. Not too worried about it because, you know, this is just a spare and I'm just experimenting for fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough up that surface again. We'll give it a second coat, and I'll find a way to hang it up to dry properly, and we'll see how we go with coat number 2. This is ideal for spraying. All I've done is made a loop with the cable ties through the hole in there. Now, when you're roughing up a surface, especially on the first coat, it only has to be light. As it was a bit rough there, and you can see I've just cut straight through it again. So I'll try and do this sort of one-handed, but you're really, all you need to do is put a light coating of scratches on there to help the enamel to stick. Our second coat is on. When spraying anything, you do have to resist the temptation to throw too many coats on at once. You've got to build up your layers gradually, otherwise it will take longer to dry, it will be gammy, and it will just peel and flake. So as much as you want to spray it and throw it on the bike straight away, do this process over a couple of days. Give each layer the right amount of time to cure, and by the time you've got 3 or 4 layers of enamel at least, it should be enough to protect it from the elements and hopefully resist a few scratches. Alright, and we'll leave that hanging up to dry.